everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and I film weekly videos on how I live with multiple sclerosis. So today is a different setting for the start of this video. I am sat in mine and George's bedroom purely because I don't have time to set up downstairs and sort everything out because I'm going out today with my friend and I've got my father-in-law coming round in about 10 to 15 minutes, so I don't have time to set it all up. So I've been able to set up in the bedroom, and also we have a little friend. Arthur is joining us in today's video as well. Right, mate? But hopefully he won't be interruptive like the last one. So, as you'll have seen from the title, today's video I'm going to be talking about how I keep organised with multiple sclerosis and how being organised helps me manage my day-to-day symptoms. So, what I'm going to be talking about is activities that I do to keep myself organised and what I do on a day-to-day basis. So a lot of things that help me to stay organised comes from my bullet journal. So I'm going to be flipping through my bullet journal and showing you what I do in there. So I meal plan, I plan for the week, I do habit trackers, I do all of that sort of thing. So I'll be showing you all of that as we go on in today's video. I'm going to start talking about how being organised helps my MS. I personally find that if my life is as organised as possible, it reduces stress and therefore reduces my symptoms. If everything is kind of sorted and ready and I don't have to stress out finding like what I'm going to wear for work, or what I'm going to have for lunch and all that sort of thing, as if it's all prepared, ready to go, then I'm a lot calmer, I'm a lot less stressed, and therefore my MS symptoms don't play up. Obviously, I do get stressed because we are all human and my MS symptoms do flare up from time to time. That is another reason why being organised is really good, especially when it comes to things like meals. I meal prep on a Sunday and for the week, so if my symptoms play up during the week, then I have food that I could just put in the microwave or put in the oven. I don't have to stand in the kitchen for hours cooking a meal, which is really, really good. Pre-washed clothes at the weekend. So George and I do a big wash at the weekend, wash all the bedding, all the clothes, they're all dry, folded and put away, ready for the week. He does help a lot with this, so he helps to make the bed for me because sometimes my energy levels drop with that. He also helps by folding clothes up for me and putting them away if I'm not feeling great. So, but everything is all pre-done, washed, ready to go for the week, so I can just pick my outfits out and I'm good to go. I also plan my outfits on a Sunday, well, on the night before the next day. So I check the weather, see what the weather's going to be like, and then I plan my outfit the night before. So I don't in the morning then have to think, oh my god, what am I going to wear? Get all stressed out, and then, you know, I start off the day on a bad foot, if that makes sense. So that's the first thing I do. Meal plan and meal prep. So right now I'm going to show you in my bullet journal a week's meal plan that I have done for this coming week. So I have planned it all out. Some recipes I use from my Wagamama's cookbook, others I use from the Happy Pear cookbook, but also I get recipes online and just staple recipes that I have all the time that are quick, easy, ready to go, and that are really, really good. So I plan everything in my bullet journal, and then that is when I prep for the week. So you'll be seeing me now prepping meals for the upcoming week that I'm going to be having, and I like to do this in batch cooking. So like I said, when I come home I could just pop something in the oven or the microwave and then it's good to go and it's easy to make. I also try to stick to nutritious, wholesome meals. I'm still trying to research the Overcoming Multiple Sclerosis diet or the OMS diet, but if you have any tips and tricks, please let me know in the comment section bar below. I then make sure my handbag is all ready to go for the week. So I work Monday to Friday, 8 AM to 1 PM. and I have the same bag for the whole week, so I make sure I have medication in there, anything else I need, my purse, money for taxis if my fatigue plays up, so everything is all ready to go in my bag. I don't have to do anything, I just pick it up and go every single day before I go to work, so I make sure that is all ready and packed. Another thing I like to do in my bullet journal, which I'll be showing you now, is planning the week ahead. So if I have anything or any events or anything that's coming up, I always like to plan it in my bullet journal a week in advance. So I plan Monday through to Sunday. If anything's happening, anything's coming up, I write it all down. That way I don't forget, because if I don't write it down, I genuinely forget things. So I make sure it's all written down in my bullet journal, and then it's always quite nice to just tick things off your list once you've done them as well. So I like to do that, and you'll be seeing that in the previous week's flip through. I also think it's really important to take care of yourself, so having self-care and self-love time, being organised, and I want to say like regimented, but I'm not that bad, but being well organised is all very well and good, but you do need to take time for yourself, and I really try to do this every single day. So whether that's sitting on bed doing some crocheting and watching something nice on Netflix, or having a nice relaxing bubble bath, and just putting technology down, and I find that that's a really good way of keeping me focused and organised. I always turn my phone off at 7 o'clock every single night, and I do something that's not technology related, like bullet journaling or learning some Dutch or crocheting, just basic things like that. My favourite thing that I like to have most nights, I want to say every night, but it is most nights, and that's a lovely relaxing bath before bed, because that really helps to get me off for a good night's sleep. The final thing that I'm going to be talking about today is having my grocery shop delivered to my home. So you won't be seeing that in a clip because we've already had this week's food delivery delivered, but I always get food deliveries every single week, either by our local supermarket, so that's either Asda, Tesco's. I've never had Morrison's. Sometimes I've had Iceland or Ocado. They're all food delivery services that you can, it's like if you were to go into a supermarket and pick out your food, but you could do it online and they'd get delivered to your door. George and I don't drive, so we could go to Sainsbury's and go and get our weekly food shop. However, it would be super heavy to carry back, and it would completely stress me out, make me even more fatigued. So having it delivered to your door is a really easy and simple process, and you can do it in the comfort of your own home. I sit on my laptop and do the week's food plan and order all the food, and it's so easy and so simple, and I'm really, really grateful for these companies that do these things, because I don't know where we'd be if they didn't exist. So I'm really, really, really grateful for them. And that concludes today's video. So I really, really hope you liked it. You would have seen my meal prepping and my meal planning. If that's something you'd really like to see in a bit more detail, please leave me a comment in the comment section bar below and give this video a thumbs up, because I am planning on filming a meal plan video or a meal prep video, what I prep and things like that for the week. So if you're interested in seeing that, please let me know. If you liked this video and would like to see anything else relating to organisation with multiple sclerosis, please also let me know as well. Remember to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're new to my channel, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe. I'm climbing subscribers, which I'm so happy about, and I'm so grateful for all of you watching my video. It just means we get to spread awareness about MS and help people who either are newly diagnosed or who are going through a hard time, and I want my channel to help and support those people, and tips and tricks, and that you're just not alone basically. So yeah, I'd really love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!